Hello again, different video on the channel, No Man's Sky. So, on this video, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the exploit, if you don't know it, about the large refiner and about what you can do and how you can get how you can duplicate resources basically. So, what you want to do first is get something disposable that you don't need, like carbon. Okay? And what we're going to do is we are going to I need to move a load of this rubbish. Let's just put it in the storage unit. So, there's two ways, or there's two things that we're going to do. Let's say you want to make stuff to get, let's say you want more warp cells, for example, okay? So the first thing that you need to do is with your carbon, is you need to separate it into smaller chunks. Okay, so you can see we've now got carbon that's 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, go into your large refiner, gives you 3 slots. In the top slot, put your carbon. In the middle slot, put what you want to duplicate. So, if we want a warp cell, for example, we can put 5 in there. Okay? So we've got 10 carbon, 5 warp cells. So let's just come out. You can see that at the moment, in fact, let me just transfer that. Let's transfer it to the freighter. So as you can see, I've got no warp cells in my inventory whatsoever. So back in the large refiner. Okay, so you press, if you're on the PS4, you press X for a quick transfer. Move it over the warp cell and press X again. Okay, it disappears. Then press circle. Then whilst you're on the warp cell, press X, move that down, press X again, and you see the carbon has now appeared. Okay, go into the inventory now. You can see we've now got 5 warp cells, but our original 5 are here. So to do it again, press X on the carbon, move it down to the warp cell, press X again, then press circle, press X onto the warp cell and put the warp cell back here, and press X again. The carbon's reappeared. The warp cell's there. So we should now have 10. It's 5 there, 5 there. Okay? So let's say we want to do something else. Let's just reset everything, put the carbon back up there, and then we'll put this back in there. Okay, so the carbon's always got to go at the top. So the one, because sometimes these will disappear. So the thing that you're not bothered about, put at the top. The one that you want to duplicate, so let's say we want the infra knife module. Let's put that there. As you can see, we haven't got any. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. Forget the infra knife module, because this is another way of making money. Is we will put the wherever it is, the astounding bugs in there. Okay, we haven't got any, none in there. I've just put it in here. They are valued at 207,000 units. So again, press X on the carbon to select it, move it down on top of the one that you want to duplicate, press X again. then press circle, then press X on the one in the middle, move that down to the bottom, press X, press circle to come out, and you'll see we now have one there. So I don't know whether these stack actually, so let's just reset and let's just stack. Let's just stack that, see if it works. Don't know whether it does. No, we have it separately. Okay, so let's just transfer that to there. So it works with anything. So if you want to make a load of money from something, so if you've got something that's very, very high value units wise, like the astounding bugs, you just use this method. If you want to, if you need some more emerald, for example, okay, you can see at the moment we've got 155 and 250, so we've got 405 emerald. So by using this method, we will get another 250. So again, X on the carbon, move it to the middle, press X, then press circle, press X again, move it down to the bottom, press X. Okay? So click on the carbon, the one that you want, you don't mind if that disappears, so press X, move it on top of the emerald, press X, press circle. Now you want to put the emerald back where it came from, so press X, X again, and you can put the carbon back at the top. Okay, so you can keep doing that. So you can now see we now have what we got, 5, 750, 905 units of emerald. Okay, very, very quick and easy method of duplicating any resource. So if you were to make, for example, living glass, what have I got in this one? Have I got anything in here? Yeah, if you wanted to, for example, to do the salvage tech units, okay, you can do that. So I don't know whether we can transfer anything, so we can just show you to do that. Let's just put that in there for a minute. So for example, so if let's get some carbon, so we want 10 carbon, we don't mind if that disappears, because it will disappear. So select the carbon, move it down to that, circle. And you can see it's disappeared, but we've got it there. So we'll try it again. Carbon onto that circle, move it down. Select carbon onto that circle, move that back, carbon up there. We now have, where are we? 10 salvage tech units. We'll do it again, and then hopefully that slot will be full. And then you can see that this does work. Carbon, salvage tech unit, circle, move it down. It's disappeared. The salvage tech unit has disappeared. But it's there. We've got 15. Okay? So it is working. So let's try it again. Get the salvage tech unit in. So carbon, there, there. So we now should have 15 there, 15 in there, so we've doubled it. So that's how you do that, okay? So yeah, little exploit, it's in the game, it's not been fixed yet. Take advantage of it before it does get fixed. It can only be used with the large refiner, okay? It can't be used with a portable one. It's got to be the large refiner. So use that, make some items, make some money, go and get stuff sold, because then you'll be able to afford to buy bigger and better ships. I can't remember what ship I've got out here. Nothing It's only a B class, not the most interesting ship in the world, but yeah. So there you go. So that's how you do that. So it was just a quick video, really, just to show you how to do that. So thanks for watching, and be sure to check the rest of the videos out on my channel, subscribe, etc. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.